Hello and welcome back to the channel. Right now there's a lot of talk about Amazon replacing human workers with technology because of the new stores that they have. In these stores is quite interesting. There are absolutely no human staff. You go in, you pick up your stuff, you put it in your cart, and you walk out the door. What I find interesting about this technology is that you don't even have to scan anything. It knows, the system, the technology knows what you've picked up, what you've put in your cart. It even knows if you change your mind and put something back on the shelf, say, I don't want this. And it calculates everything and it charges your payment source, your credit card or whatever, your debit card. Very interesting, huh? So anyway, the question is this: is Amazon really replacing human workers with technology? That's what the question is. So I want you to listen at this short report, and I will be right back.
Amazon on Tuesday unveiled a new supermarket prototype that relies more on technology than human workers, a controversial, job-killing business model that CEO Jeff Bezos had dismissed as nutty 3 years ago. The 10,400 square foot Amazon Go grocery store in Seattle's Capitol Hill neighborhood uses cameras and sensors to detect which products customers pick off the shelves, allowing shoppers to pay for a bag full of groceries without the help of a cashier. The new store has 5 times as much shopping space as the Amazon Go stores that first opened in January 2018, which are typically around 2,000 square feet. The Post first reported in February 2017 that Amazon was developing a supermarket-sized version of its Amazon Go shops. The story, citing sources, said the 2-story concept would have robots grabbing and bagging goods on the top floor, while shoppers picked up items such as produce, meats and booze on the ground floor. At the time, insiders said Amazon was aiming to open stores that could operate with between 3 and 10 employees. Bezos had lashed out at the Post story in a rare Twitter post, saying the paper's sources had mixed up their meds. On Tuesday, an Amazon spokesman tried to explain Bezos's denial by saying the new store will have dozens of employees to help stock shelves and answer shoppers' questions. It's both incorrect and misleading to suggest that Amazon destroys jobs. The fact is that no other US-based company has created more jobs than Amazon, the company said in a statement. In the US alone, Amazon has created over 500,000 jobs for people with all types of experience, education, and skill levels. Amazon jobs, including at Go stores, come with great compensation and benefits, including our $15 minimum wage that is more than twice the national minimum wage. Nevertheless, the new prototype raised hackles from the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, which cast it as part of a business strategy designed to destroy millions of grocery worker jobs. At a time when millions of Americans are already struggling, when most Americans are one paycheck away from disaster, what does it say that Bezos wants to create stores that serve food and groceries and eliminate the jobs real people need? Union President Mark Perrone said in a statement. Amazon's new, high-tech supermarket in Seattle is just about a mile from the company's corporate headquarters. After scanning a code from the Amazon Go app at the entrance, shoppers will be able to pick up veggies, meats, bread and other grocery staples and walk out before the app charges their credit cards and sends a receipt. It is now obvious that Jeff Bezos made an error in tweeting his off-their-meds response to the robot store story in the New York Post, said Britton Ladd, a former Amazon executive and supply chain consultant. Amazon will leverage technology wherever possible to increase the customer experience and reduce costs. At the time, sources said Amazon's grocery stores aim to eventually achieve operating margins north of 20%, a figure Bezos mocked at the time. Nevertheless, with the help of robotics, stores have the potential to achieve up to 20% margins on certain categories and double-digit margins on almost all categories, according to Ladd. Amazon's prototype unveiled Tuesday doesn't have robots shuttling products from the back room to store shelves to replenish stock, but the 20,000 square foot store it's planning to open in Woodland Hills, California, will have these robots, Marcotte says. Amazon made an aggressive move into the grocery market when it purchased the upscale supermarket chain Whole Foods for $13.7 billion in 2017. The company has also offered its Prime members free 2-hour grocery delivery through Whole Foods and its Amazon Fresh service. But Amazon reportedly does not mean for its standalone supermarket to supplant Whole Foods, and there are currently no plans to bring the Just Walk Out technology to the chain. The company also had to adjust its technology to the fact that grocery shoppers often inspect fruits and veggies before deciding which ones to buy. See something you want? Grab it off the shelf and pack your bag or cart as you shop. Change your mind? Put it back, no problem, Amazon says on a website for the store. There's a lot more interaction that tends to happen with produce than with a can of soda, said Dilip Kumar, Amazon's vice president of physical retail and technology.
Okay, so now you must admit that this new technology with these stores, these Amazon stores, is incredible. You must admit that. Now, a lot of people were saying that these jobs or these types of stores are going to be replacing humans, getting jobs or taking jobs from humans. Now, although that may be true for this particular type of establishment, you have to look at the fact that Amazon is also providing jobs in other areas where it may not be necessarily in the store here, but in their warehouses. They have warehouses popping up all over the country. Okay, and they are staffing them with people, right? As a matter of fact, they've created, I believe they said, close to 500,000 jobs. And not to mention their minimum wage is double of what the national average is, right? Now, I am in no way laying down my endorsement on Amazon. That's not what I'm doing here. What I'm trying to point out is that many times people will use an excuse to say, well, there are no jobs because a particular type of job is no longer available, right? This is why I advocate for not putting all of your eggs in one basket. Even if you have a job, if you have a job at a grocery store and you're afraid that one of these Amazon centers is going to pop up and replace your job, then that means you have some time before that happens to prepare for what to do next. Even if that means making sure you have proper transportation with the money that you are earning, so that if Amazon does bring a facility to your area, you can work at that facility versus at a grocery store. Okay, the other thing is this. I believe that a person should have another business or something that they are doing on the side. Even if it's 2 jobs, whatever it is you can do. But from a very young age, I've always felt like I needed to do something myself that didn't require that I wait for someone to pay me. So even in my working years, I've always had something on the side, 1 or 2 things on the side, right? And as I got older, I started adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on the side. Whatever you can do to fortify your life, that is your responsibility. It is your responsibility. It's a mindset that goes along with that. And if you don't have that mindset, then you need to seek that mindset. Because if you are concerned about jobs being replaced by technology, if you're concerned about replacing human workers with technology, then instead of complaining about it, do something about it. Find other areas that you are good in, build on those areas, and get yourself out there. That is what I advocate for. That is what I think we should do, because it's kind of hard to say right now, but at some point, Amazon facilities may remove some of those human workers for technology again. We don't know that right now. And because we don't know that, then we must move and act accordingly. Right now, Amazon is providing a decent wage, and they have provided a lot of jobs here in the country, whereas a lot of companies haven't been able to do that. Since Amazon is doing this, I say use this opportunity because we know quite a few people who work for Amazon in different states. Quite a few. Even in our own family, we know people who work for Amazon. And so if they are providing a decent wage right now, and you're concerned about your job at some point being replaced by technology, then the time is for you to fortify your life in other areas. Think of what you do best and do it on the side. That's my 2 cents on this. That is my 2 cents in the comments section below. Remember to keep it tight and keep it right. But until next time. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.